Hello, hello. There you go. Hey, everybody. This is Paul at School Bus Talk. So I'm happy to be doing live this morning. It's Friday. Yay! Everybody loves a Friday. Uh, so get adjustment here. Get it just right. Uh, Again, hi, it's Paul at School Bus Talk. I'm going live. It's Friday. Um, I'm going to start doing the air brake check on this bus. This is old bus 12. It's a bus that I've been driving for a few months now, over 6 months. And there's a couple things. The reason is I went live. I'm going live today. There's a couple of reasons, and I'll talk about them. I'll see if anybody comes on. I'm not seeing if anybody's joined yet or not. It doesn't look like it. Maybe I'll just hang in here and just kind of talk. Start doing the air brake check and talking while I do it, and maybe somebody will join us. Yeah, for you not familiar with what School Bus Talk is, School Bus Talk is a channel. It's kind of a passion project channel. It's a passion project channel. It's dedicated to school bus safety. And I started the channel 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago. I go live every once in a while. Not real regular. But today I'm going live because there's been some developments on the channel that I wanted to share, and the school year is almost over, so it's really kind of a big deal. So school bus drivers got to get up early in the morning, and we call it dark stupid. And where I am here in the Pacific time zone, it's 6:12, and I usually wake up about 4 o'clock. And so to get, have breakfast, get cleaned up, and I arrive on for duty at 6 o'clock. And then I come out and start checking out my bus, getting it ready. It's quite a routine when checking out a school bus, lots of paperwork. Okay, so what I just did was the governor cut in, cut out. I pumped down the brakes to about 90 psi, and then allow the brake air compressor to bring it back up to about 120. Now I'm going to do the static check. I look at my wristwatch, check. I'm going to let it sit for 1 minute without the brakes depressed to see if there's any air pressure loss in the air brake system. And I'll start filling out paperwork. Well, okay, so it is a big deal today. As I said, the sun is coming up earlier. The sunrise is now at 6:04. The days are getting longer. In the evening, sunset's like 8 o'clock. So, the longest day of the year is in about 45 days from now. So summer is coming here. Summer is coming. It's May. And so that's a big deal. And there's 25 days of school left in the district that I work for. So that is a big thing. I mean, I love summer vacation. One of the reasons that I am a school bus driver is because I like taking time off in the summer and taking summer vacation. And so that is coming. Everybody's getting kind of antsy. There's a real big push between Easter and Memorial Day in the schools. A lot of learning goes on in this last 50 days or so. So the kids get spring fever. I mean, they want out, but a lot of learning is still left to do. So my job is on this channel, School Bus Talk, we're dedicated to getting kids to and from school safely. So that's what we got to concentrate on. We can't get complacent. We got to concentrate on our mission. So that part of the air brake test is good. No change in the air pressure gauges. So this next one's called the engaged test. And on this one, I push down on the service brake. I put the bus back into the auxiliary setting. I listen for the anti-lock braking system, the pop. You'll hear pop. poppings. That means the anti-lock brakes. Then I depress the parking brake. I also call it the spring brake. And then I look at my watch, and we're going to wait 1 minute and see if there's any noticeable air loss. This is a good bus, number 12. It's got 148,000 miles on it. It's an 81 passenger transit style bus. That means it's a pusher, so the motor's in the back. It's got a Cummins diesel engine. It's a strong bus. It was built in 2018 by Bluebird in, I think it's Fort Peck, Georgia is where these buses are built. It's a good bus. It runs really well. I enjoy driving it. I've driven all kinds of buses, though. I've driven electric school buses. I've driven Type 1 conventional school buses, which are the ones that people think of that are the body on coach type buses that have the forward control unit and the motor in the front. This is more like a transit style bus. It's got a flat nose on the front and the engine's in the back. All right, so that looks good for that test. All right, so the next one is I'm simulating a air brake failure. There's two air brake tanks on school buses. There's a forward and a back. And so there's a failure in the air brake system, that there's a redundant air brake system, and there's a thing called a two-way check valve that controls between them. So what I do is I'm draining the forward air tank, and I'm looking to see when the low air pressure alarm goes off. There it goes off, right about 60. It's a light on my dash, and there's an audible alarm. And I keep draining it and draining it and draining it and draining it until it doesn't stop. It stops hissing. So what I'm doing is simulating a failure of the system. So if I was driving and this happened, then I know that I have to stop the bus. But I would have a second air brake system that would be able to stop the bus. And this is a really important safety system on buses or on school buses. All right, so the simulator, it's working. I start the bus back up. I put it in drive. I look around. Nobody's in the yard nearby, and I let the bus roll forward, and then I push the brake. Bus stops. I put it back in neutral, set the parking brake, and I bring it back up to high idle because I got to bring it back up again. Oh, okay, well, yeah, I'm sorry. We got some trolls here. Thanks, Jonas County. If you don't care about school bus driving, please don't comment. You can go on somewhere else in the internet. I see Kevin Rodriguez. Are you in Florida? No, I'm not in Florida. I drive school bus in California. Okay, Black Jones. Well, this is my channel. This is my channel. I'm talking about driving school buses. One of the reasons that I'm coming on live today is because this is a passion project channel, but I just went over 800 subscribers today. So my goal from starting this channel about 2.5 years ago was to get 1,000 subscribers, but I'm at 800. So I've been putting out a lot of content, and it appears that people enjoy it and like talking about buses and school buses related issues. All right, so this is the next air brake test. You turn the bus off, turn it back on to auxiliary, look at the air pressure gauges, come back up on the dash. Now I'm going to do the rear air brake tank now. And rear air brake tank, draining the air, looking for the alarm to come on. There it is. The alarm's on at 60 psi. Continuing to drain the tank. And it will go down to stop listening for the hissing sound, the air pressure leak coming out of the tank. So I'm simulating another failure in the redundant air brake system. So I look around, release the brake, put it in gear, let it roll forward, and stop the bus. So I've simulated a failure of the system. This bus has passed the air brake check, so it's ready to go out on the route and haul kids and take kids on the route. It's safe. We have to do that every day. And with like a lot of things in life, if you do a task, you got to do the paperwork, because if you don't do the paperwork, you know what? The task wasn't done, and or it wasn't documented. And if a task isn't documented, well, then it might as well not be done. So I got to start filling out some of this paperwork. I'm going to go to high idle. We've revving the bus up so that I can get this air pressure going to get this alarm to turn off. But like I said, I got over 800. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. I got over 800 subscribers. I'm really happy about that. It's really okay. Drive the school bus. Well, I will be driving the school bus later, but I can't be live on YouTube and driving the school bus. If you are interested in seeing me drive the school bus, I have a POV video that I did. It's posted up on my website. It shows what looks like to drive a school bus. Check it out. It's got like 700 views. I just recently posted that one up. Low pressure. I got fill out paperwork. All right, that's not applicable. I am going to say there is a problem with all the glass, though. Number 12. I have a little piece of rubber molding peeling away from the windshield. You got to go to the back page here. Number 12. Rubber trim on windshield detached. Okay, so I see I got some people following, and if you guys got any questions about school bus driver, do Zoom services in your yard? No. I work for a unified school district, so we do not have Zoom services in this area. In California, we do have the other large school bus operator, First Student. There's another independent company called Michaels that operates, but I work for a school district. I'm a part-time extra help employee. I drive in the morning, and then I drive substitute routes in the afternoon. Matter of fact, I have a video that talks about how to be a good substitute school bus driver, so check that out. But the sun is starting to come up here. Let me show you. This is nice. Sunrise in the bus yard. That's what the bus yard looks like. I got to go outside the bus and do a few things. I got to wash the windshields and do a few things, but I'm going to sign off here real soon. But like I said, I did want to just thank my subscribers. I have 800 of them now. I wasn't ever expecting that when I started this channel. I don't ask people to like and subscribe. I don't ask anything of my viewers, just to tune in and learn about school bus and school bus safety. That's all that I do. That's what I care about. That's what I'm passionate about. But if you do like my content, I do encourage you, please subscribe. Please like my videos, and that does help me. Your district should get Zoom services. Okay, yeah. Well, actually, I work for a pretty good outfit. Is that Oliver? I work for a pretty good outfit. So it's run by the school district. I got a really good supervisor, guy that has a lot of experience running buses, excellent dispatchers here. And so my job is really just drive the bus and getting the kids to and from school safely. That's what that's what I'm passionate about. And if you are interested in school bus driving, please check out my channel. I got some other stuff to do on the bus to get ready to drive my morning route. So I'm going to sign out here pretty soon. I want to thank everybody that's joined us on this YouTube Live. I want to, again, thank my 800 subscribers and reaching out to all the teachers, kids, parents, school staff out there. Where I'm here, We got 25 days of summer vacation. Woo! And it's Friday. We're working for the weekend. Woo! And really wish everybody out there the best, and God bless.